I feel like Good Robot exists as a celebration of individualism. I've always tried to boil Robot down to some simple statement, and what always comes back to me is, come as you are and don't be an asshole.
The essence of Good Robot is an inclusive environment for folks to come and enjoy a beverage alone or with a pal, make a new friend, a fun, quirky space that we celebrate camaraderie.
Good Robot it's a lot of things, and I feel like it's a place that's continually growing and it's adding on to its identity as well.
2015 was a lot of fun. We were new, of course. We had just opened. The craft beer scene in Halifax was a lot smaller, so folks who wanted to enjoy that had fewer options. So we, at a time, were basically shoulder to shoulder in here. I think our approachable service allowed folks to feel more comfortable engaging with craft beer.
Here we are 8 years later, and we've got 4 bars, 3 retail locations, retail at home or e-commerce program, and a 15,000 square foot technically advanced production facility in Elmsdale.
There's a lot of stuff that's in this building that's world class, and it's located here in Elmsdale. Instead of the typical mash tun and lauter tun, we have what's called a mash filter.
To my knowledge, we are one of 2 in Canada at our size to have such piece of equipment.
The increase in efficiency from starch conversion for us jumped from 85% at Robie Street to a 97-98%.
So no other craft brewery in the province has a pasteurizer. I think we're the only, other than the big breweries like Olin's, and then there's another one up in Moncton. They have a pasteurizer, but that's the only 3 that I know of in the Atlantic provinces.
The tunnel pasteurizer we added due to our interest in export and the requirements for other countries and pasteurization as a prerequisite for that. It also facilitates our opportunity to support different beverage categories. So we've always had the mantra that this place can produce anything that can go into aluminum can. But you also need to make sure that whatever goes into that aluminum can exist on the shelf at room temperature and present well.
We do a whole pile of testing on all the different products that we produce here. So we do beer, we do non-alcoholic products, we do cider, juice, pop. Overall, we check things like alcohol by volume. We check the quantity of the volume in the can to make sure it's legally in spec. We would check for off flavors, we would check pasteurization, we'd check physical attributes of the can, like how well it's been seamed.
Co-manufacturing in this facility is us working with other beverage companies, and typically it's with pre-existing beverage companies, not exclusive to beverage alcohol, but all beverage clients that are interested in producing at scale, testing their waters with respect to export, and need pasteurization and a CFIA accreditation, and need to produce those things in a facility that's accredited, and or are just looking for volume because they've had a win and they really want to seize that opportunity and run with it, but don't have the facility to support the volume that they need to really dig into that opportunity.
Good Robot has 4 core values, which are being deliberate in our actions, trailblazing in our culture, good-willed in our communities, and quirky weirdos. So allowing folks who work with us or are enjoying our brand and beverage to just come as they are and be themselves.
It's a place for everybody. I've worked in a lot of breweries over the years, and I feel like it's the first time I've had a lot of different personalities in one place, you know.
Good Robot is a band of misfits, and we use the term misfits in a bit of a tongue-in-cheek fashion. Misfits are individuals too, right? And celebrating what makes us different is a way to bring everybody together. And camaraderie is certainly the thread that holds the company together, but it's a thread that was kind of woven through this mutual respect for where everybody is at.